Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be explaining the profitable side hustle of drop servicing. So the idea or term derives from drop shipping, but drop servicing involves virtual services, whereas drop shipping usually involves physical products. Now, the reason why I prefer drop servicing over drop shipping is simply because there is no shipping time, there's no uh, need for delivery times. I know when I tried drop shipping, one of the biggest issues was customer refunds, and also the how long it would take for Alibaba, which is an online store in China, how long it would take for them to ship it to someone in the US. So that's one of the reasons why I did not like drop shipping. Now, drop servicing, on the other hand, it's something I've been doing for 7 years, and I came across without even actually looking up the idea. I just came across it when I used to do book trailers. And the really cool thing about drop servicing is that it can be completely digital and you're basically the middleman. So let me show you exactly what I mean by drop servicing. So if I go to my previous orders, you can see that I'm not sure why Fiverr doesn't show all the orders, but every single gig that you see here, about 95% of it was basically a drop service to another client. I was the middleman. I basically take a percentage cut for myself, but I order the actual deliverables through Fiverr. So as you can see, I ordered a lot of YouTube channel arts, YouTube thumbnails, YouTube logos, white backgrounds. These are all outsourced services that I found a client who was interested in, and I basically ordered the services through Fiverr. So it's a very lucrative side hustle. It's a very easy side hustle to get started. You basically take someone who is looking for a service, and then you order that service on Fiverr and you make a profit off of it. That's the idea of drop servicing. Now, when I used to do drop servicing, you can see that, let's see here. A lot of the services I drop ship now are usually graphic design services. However, when I first started, I used to outsource a lot of voiceover work. So one of my very first gigs here on Fiverr was creating book trailers for individuals. And with these book trailers, I included an upsell. So rather than them just getting a straight up video with no voiceover, I included an upsell with voiceover work. And I found the freelancer voiceover artist on Fiverr. I contacted him and I said, "Hey, do you mind if I outsource your video work? I pay the price that you're asking for." He was asking for $15 for a minute voiceover, but I make a profit off of it. So the individual was charging $15 for a voiceover, but I charged about $25 for the voiceover. So I kept roughly about $8 after all fees, just from getting the individual his cut, or just from outsourcing or upselling the ideas of voiceover. Now, there are so many things you can drop service. Again, it involves you finding a client who's interested in a service, usually digital, and then you order that service through Fiverr. You can order that service through Upwork. Fiverr is my preferred method because I've just found a lot of really high quality work, high quality services here on Fiverr. And you can see that my profit margins after I pay this individual, $12, $62, $23, 12, it eventually adds up, especially when it's a high quantity amount. It's just a small fee that I make for being the middleman, but it's a win-win situation for everyone. I make a profit. This individual here named Zadizes also makes a profit, and then the client end goal who receives the service or graphic design also wins in this case because they received a high quality piece of work. Now, if you plan on doing this method, as I repeated before, step one, you have to find someone who's interested in the service. Step two, you have to find a reliable seller. I once had an individual go missing, so that was a problem for me, and I had to find another individual to go fulfill the work ASAP. White background. I remember I used to resell a lot of white background services. So this is a super easy service to do here on Fiverr, but I upsell it off of Fiverr. So if I deliver photos to an individual outside of Fiverr, I upsell the charge. This individual only charges $7, but I may charge like $15 to remove the white background on their images. I once had an individual before Embroidery BD who was doing the service for me. He went missing, so I had to find a new replacement ASAP. So the good thing about Fiverr is that there's a lot of like plan Bs in case your first primary individual goes missing or completely just stops, servicing on Fiverr. But job servicing, very lucrative, very easy to do. You basically serve as the middleman. It helps a lot if you create an established, brandable website off of Fiverr. But you can see all these, even this gig here, write a kick-ass listicle article that entertains your blog audience. This was an outsourced piece of, this was an outsourced service. So I've ordered probably over 1,000 gigs, all drop servicing them to different clients, and I've probably made over tens of thousands of dollars through this method. I used to outsource a whole ton of voiceover work. People looking for voiceovers outside of Fiverr, I used to find them on Fiverr and just provide the voiceover. And again, do make sure that you contact the individuals first. Like, I contacted this person, I contacted this person, I contacted this person. I messaged them prior, like, hey, are you okay if I resell your services? And 99% of the time, I don't think I've ever had someone say no, they don't feel comfortable doing that. Sometimes people might ask for, give them credit, link to their Fiverr gig. I have no problem doing that. But yeah, think about job servicing. Step one, find a reliable seller. Step two, create a brandable website that actually sells these services. And I've found that to be more lucrative with job servicing. It's really good to actually package a bundle of services and help sell it for a higher ticket price. So in my case, since I specialize in YouTube, one of the most popular things I do is I pair a script, I pair a voiceover, and I pair a video edit all together. But all of that is outsourced, and I pull the work sometimes from Fiverr, sometimes through Upwork. But because I bundle the package together, I'm able to sell it for a higher ticket price and make more profit. So if you're going to sell, like, for example, graphic design services, perhaps you can do like a social media package. You'll create a graphic design for YouTube channel art, Instagram, Facebook page, Facebook group. Call it like a social media package, bundle it all together, find reliable sellers who can combine their work, and then you would just sell that off of Fiverr. But I've been doing this for a while. I think it's very lucrative. It's a very cool idea to get into. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I'd be more than happy to help you out. This is just an introduction to job servicing. I think it's a fantastic newbie way to make money online, especially work from home. So aside from that, that'll be all for this video, everyone. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.